I apologize, folks. I'm waiting for my race pass to upload on the timing and scoring page, so we'll go back to doing it the old-fashioned way. First of three heat races in your Wings America IMCA Late Models. On the pole is the 98 of Brandon Saltzman to his outside the 10 of Jack Hardy. Row number 2 to the inside, it's the Wild Child, the 3 of Sterling Perkins, into his outside the 92 of Jacob Brown. Doug Wilson in the 4M will be the inside of the third and final row with Tyler Hard in the 21T to his outside. We are green. And it's going to be Brandon Saltzman with the early advantage. The 92, Jacob Brown, now trying to push his way into second, and will take second from the 10 of Jack Hardy. Saltzman on the high side. Brown trying to get underneath him and see who's going to lead lap number 1. It's going to be Saltzman, followed by Brown, Hardy, Perkins, and Hard. That is rounds out your top 5 right now. Jacob Brown, only 0.2 of a second. Actually, a whole lot less than that behind Saltzman as he's trying to get to the inside of the 98 right now. Can't quite get it done. Instead, he is going to follow right in the tire tracks of Saltzman. Saltzman now starts to build a little bit of a gap coming out of turn number 1. Brown had a bad turn 1 and 2. Lost ground. Now he's trying to whip that mule, try and catch back up to the 98. Meanwhile, a little bit further back, you have Jack Hardy ahead. Oh, barely ahead of Sterling Perkins. The Wild Child's to the inside of the 10 of Hardy. They're side by side down the back stretch. This is your best and only battle on the track right now. Go! Perkins drives it in way deep. He is going to take third spot and a whole bunch of real estate with it. Sterling Perkins, for a long time driving NASCAR dirt late models, also running with the Malvern Bank Super Late Model Series, now scaling back just a little bit, so to speak, as he is now driving IMCA late models and doing a really killer job as well, as now he is setting his sights on the 92 of Jacob Brown. It's Saltzman, Brown, Perkins, Hardy, and Har, your top 5, as they're going to be coming down to see 2 laps to go. Your first heat race of Wings America IMCA Late Models. Jacob Brown now starting to reel in the 98 of Saltzman just a little bit. White flag's going to be out. Can Brown catch him? Can Brown pass him? He's there! Wow! New leader, Jacob Brown at the line, as he drives by Saltzman like Saltzman was standing still. Saltzman now trying to catch back up to Brown. Try and make it a race 2, 3, and 4. Not going to happen. Jacob Brown's going to win. Brandon Saltzman second. Yeoman's effort for the Wild Child Sterling Perkins as he's going to finish third. Tyler Har fourth. Jack Hardy fifth. And Doug Wilson is going to round out the field. Heat number 2 for your IMCA Late Models presented by Wings America in Avoca looks like this. On the pole, that is the 21H, the man they call Ham, Brett Hopp, and to his outside, normally running a 55D Super Late Model. This is the second week in a row he's running the 18 IMCA Late Model, picked up the feature win last week. That is the 18 of the real deal, Nick Deal. Row number 2 to the inside, the 6K of Roger Elliott, and to his outside, the 1150 of Todd Bell. Your third and final row is going to see the 35 of Cale Kaziski and the 18G of Jarrett Getchman. And just like that, we are back green with the late models. Nick Deal wasted no time as he is going to dispense with the 21H of Hop and start to gap hop just a little bit. Todd Bell currently sitting in that third place spot. Cale Kaziski now up to fourth. Oh, a little bit of a bobble by the 6K of Roger Elliott. Elliott able to recover, and he is going to retain that fifth place spot. Jarrett Getchman not quite able to capitalize on the bobble by Roger Elliott. Nick Deal picking up in the heat race where he left off in the feature last week, as he has already gone out to a almost 1.8 second advantage. This kid can flat wheel anything. Modifieds, late models, his young son stroller, you name it, this kid can race and win in it. Brett Hobb splitting time between the IMCA Late Models as well as the Malvern Bank Super Late Model Series. Todd Bell now under pressure from Cale Koziski. That is your battle for third and fourth. That's the only battle on the track right now. As Bell is going to hold off Koziski. They're going to send it down into turn number one once again. Koziski going to the whip as they come out of two, trying to get to the back bumper, possibly set up Bell for a pass in 3 and 4. 4 laps to go for the 18 of Nick Deal. Oh no! And Nick Deal goes up in flames. Nick Deal, heartbreaker as something breaks. The car was on fire for a second, but he is still under power, and he was going to try and kick off another lap. Told over the receiver radio to stop as he was on fire. See a lot of smoke coming out from under that car. Window net coming down on the 18, looking to see if Nick Deal's going to climb out. Fire appears to have put itself out. He was smoking coming out too, down the backstretch, just flames erupting out from under the car. Of your IMCA Late Models presented by Wings America in Avoca. Scary looking incident with the 18 of the real deal Nick Deal as the car erupting in flames, but I'll tell you, must not have been that bad as the fire put itself out, and he actually drove to the pits under his own power. Brett Hobb currently leads, Todd Bell second, Cale Koziski third, Roger Elliott fourth, Jarrett Geschman rounding out the top 5. 3 laps to go, we're back to green. Now it is a matter of, can Brett Hobb, the man they call Ham, hold on for the win? Todd Bell now trying to reel in the 21H. His Hobb had a bit of an advantage through 1 and 2. Oh, Bell looks like he might be catching the rear bumper. But he's only got 2 laps to go. If he's going to make a move, he's going to have to make one soon. Cale Koziski just desperately trying to hang on to the back line of the 1150 of Bell. Rounding out the field, that is going to be Roger Elliott and Jared Geschman. White flags out for Brett Hobb. Brett Hobb down the backstretch. 1.5 second advantage as he slings it down through 3 and 4. Ham's going to do it. Brett Hobb's going to win. Todd Bell second. Third's going to go to Cale Koziski, Roger Elliott fourth, and Jared Geschman will round out that top 5. That is going to bring up our third and final heat race in your IMCA Late Models presented by Wings America in Avoca. On the pole, it's going to be the 56T of Andrew Tilley to his outside, the 24X of Micah Brown. Row number 2 to the inside, the 7 of Jenna Johnson, and to her outside, the 33 of Dawn Beckstrom. Jamison Colfelt in the J2 to the inside of the third and final row, and Jenna Johnson's dad, Todd Johnson, in the 66 will round out your field. Drivers come through 3 and 4. And Lane Pugh drops the green. We're racing. Andrew Tilley with the early advantage. Micah Brown sternly sitting in second. Uh-oh. And apparently Lane didn't like that start as the caution is going to come out. We're going to re-rack, repack, and restack for a complete restart. If Lane don't like it, we're not racing. Don Beckstrom and Todd Johnson, row number 2. Jamison Colfelt rounding out the field. This time out of 4, we're going to go back under green. We're going to take, this is our second try at a full start for the third heat of the IMCA Late Models presented by Wings America in Avoca here at the Shelby County Speedway in Harlan. We're back to green with the late models, and once again it's Andrew Tilley and Micah Brown. They are going to go for 1 and 2. Jamison Kofel. Kofel, where did he come from? As he's now going to go by Micah Brown for second. Wow, that J2 is flying. Brown going to once again try to get to the outside of Kofel. Nothing shaking. It is Andrew Tilley, Jamison Kofel, Micah Brown, Don Beckstrom, Todd Johnson, and then Jenna Johnson. Your field right now. Tilley already stretching out to about a second and 1 second advantage over Jamison Kofel. Kofel trying to go to the whip, trying to catch up to that 50-60 of Tilley. Micah Brown still sitting in third. Don Beckstrom in fourth. Jenna Johnson now passing her dad Todd Johnson to round out the top 5. Andrew Tilley extending his gap over Jamison Kofel. We're 4 down, 4 to go, halfway home. And it is this time Jamison Kofel picked up about a 1/10.5 on the 56T of Tilley, but he is really going to have to go hard if he is going to try and catch up in the second half of this heat race, as there are going to be 3 laps to go this time by for Andrew Tilley. Tilley, Kofel, Brown, Beckstrom, and Jenna Johnson. That is your top 5 right now, as it looks like Todd Johnson has pulled into the pits and will be done for the heat race. Oh, Jenna Johnson around in 2. Jenna Johnson around in turn number 2. Caution is going to be out. Looks like she went for the gas coming out 2 and got a little slideways. That means she will be done for the heat race, as it is a one-and-done caution rule here. Not letting any grass grow under our tires. We're going to be green this next time out of 4. Once again, it is a green-white checkered finish. Kofel tucked up tight on the back bumper of Tilley. Green is out. Micah Brown trying to get underneath the J2 of Kofel. Kofel trying to get underneath Tilley. Not happening. Tilley is gone. He hits the afterburners, and he is cooking, as he is already starting to gap the J2 of Kofel. Now Kofel under pressure from Micah Brown. Micah Brown trying to get underneath the J2. Not happening. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Were those the final shots for this heat race, as the field starts to string out right now? And through 3 and 4, Andrew Tilley is going to pick up the heat race win. Brown tries one more time to get under Kofel, get by him. Not going to happen. Jamison Kofel second, Micah Brown third. And Don Beckstrom rounds out your field. So as the late models do their parade lap in front of the great crowd here at the Shelby County Speedway, caution lights should go out, and we should be going green next time by. Once again, keep an eye on the inside of row number 8. That, starting off 15th, the 18 of Nick Deal. He has started in the back of the field before and worked his way up, both in a IMCA modified and a super late model. As long as they were able to fix whatever caught fire under the car, you can guarantee that 18 is not going to stay in the back for very long. He is one that he is always looking to be the show, so we'll keep an eye on the real deal, Nick Deal. As right now, Tyler Haar, Andrew Tilley, bring them out of turn number 4. Lane Pugh has the green. We're green with the late models. Tyler Haar is going to have Tyler Haar with the advantage, but Andrew Tilley goes hard left rudder. Almost takes the back bumper off of Haar's car. They're side by side. Oh, wow, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tyler Haar, Andrew Tilley, 1 and 2. Brett Hopp, 3rd. Sterling Perkins, 4th. And Jamison Kofelt, top 5 right now. Nick Deal, a little bit further in the back. He splits the difference between the 24X and the 6X as he is working his way forward. He's got a lot of race left to go too, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes up on the back of the 10 of Jack Hardy. Correction, he passes Hardy and Beckstrom. The real deal is on the move, but right now up front it is Andrew Tilley with your race lead. Tyler Haar currently sitting in 2nd. Brett Hopp 3rd, Sterling Perkins 4th. And now Jamison Kofelt under pressure from the 92 car of Jacob Brown. Give 5th to Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Deal watch. He started 15th. He is now up to 8th. Looking to take 7th and 6th from Cale Kozinski and Jamison Kofelt respectively. This kid is making it happen out there right now. Top 5 is pretty much settled down. Kozinski and Kofelt side by side. Nick Deal trying to find a way around the two of them as there's a rolling roadblock to the 18. Deal now he's gonna make it 3 wide as he goes through one. He just mentioned Kofelt. By the time he exits 2 for 1 special, he gets by Kofelt and Kozinski. Andrew Tilley still leading. Tyler Haar 2nd. Brett Hopp. It's going to be a battle of the 21s for 2nd as Brett Hopp catches up to Haar for 2nd and 3rd. Sterling Perkins 4th. And here we go. Jacob Brown about to lose 5th place. Give 5th to Nick Deal. Deal passes Brown on the high side. Passes Perkins on the low side. Perkins now battling back on the high side. They're side by side going down into turn number 3. Nick Deal drives it in so deep. He gaps Perkins by a lot. Now Nick Deal trying to get by the 21H. Brett Hopp. He is going to go to the Arby's. Slider! Nick Deal puts a slider on the 21H of Brett Hopp. That'll put him up into 3rd. Now he's going to the whip trying to catch up to Tyler Haar and Andrew Tilley. See if he can get by. We're only halfway through this feature. Nick Deal up 12 spots, ladies and gentlemen, in the first half of this feature. 12 spots. Now he's currently trying to track down Tyler Haar. That would move him up 13 spots as he would take 2nd. Meanwhile, Andrew Tilley, the leader, about to come into lap traffic as he's going to come up with a 6K of Roger Elliott and the 18G of Jarrett Getchman. Meanwhile, Nick Deal underneath of Haar. This is your battle for 2nd. Haar to the outside, not going to matter. Give Nick Deal 2nd. Nick Deal now trying to track down Andrew Tilley as Tilley now gets underneath of the 6K of Elliott. Nick Deal also gets by Elliott. He is trying to track down Tilley. He is there. He is on the low side. Tilley on the high side. He is on the rear bumper of Tilley down the front stretch and back into turn number 1. 6 laps to go as Tilley gets ready to come up on Jarrett Getchman. He not realizing that he has the real deal behind him, and the caution is out. So folks at home, remember when I said that he loves to be the show? Well, the real deal Nick Deal has moved himself up 13 spots from his starting position and now finds himself right on the back bumper of your leader, Andrew Tilley. Can he make it 2 wins in a row? Caution lights are out, RPMs come up. We're green. And it's going to be Andrew Tilley trying to get as far ahead as he can, as soon as he can. But Nick Deal now to the low side. He pulls beside Tilley. Battle is on for the lead, and caution comes back out. Oh, no. We had a battle cooking, ladies and gentlemen, as it looks like. Who is going to park it down in Monster Graphics Victory Lane here at the Shelby County Speedway? We'll find out 6 laps from now. RPMs come up. We're green, and Andrew Tilley trying to just go to the whip right off the bat, see if he can make up some ground. But it is Nick Deal that's going to dispense to Tyler Haar, and now trying to go side by side with Tilley. The battle's back on for the lead. Tilley has it. Deal wants it. Tilley on the high side. Deal once again drives it in deep. New leader Nick Deal. The real deal goes to 15th to first with 5 laps to go. It only took him 3/4 of the race, ladies and gentlemen, but Nick Deal has the lead. Andrew Tilley now going to be relegated back to second. Tyler Haar third. Under pressure from Sterling Perkins in fourth. And the 21H Brett Hopp rounding out the top 5. But Hopp now looks like he is under pressure from the 24X of Micah Brown. Four laps to go for the real deal Nick Deal. Whatever broke in the heat race, they've got it fixed. That thing is an absolute slingshot rocket, ladies and gentlemen. Two laps to go. Nick Deal with only 2 more trips around the Shelby County Speedway, as he's going to sling it down into 3 and 4. No real battles on the track. Everybody pretty much strung out. But the white flag is out for Nick Deal. And the 18 car, once again, normally drives his number 55D super late model. But he is driving the IMCA Late Model number 18, and he's going to drive it to back-to-back wins. The real deal does it from 15th to 1st. Nick Deal wins. Andrew Tilley second. Sterling Perkins third. Brett Hopp fourth. And Tyler Haar rounds out your top 5.